I'm Lil Cheetah, and I want to tell you about this Ladydie Flip song that's going to release on Friday. So, I'm really proud of this song because I just recently learned how to program this Roland machine, and even more of a reason why I'm proud is September 19th, 2025, 919, my best friend Lenny played a show at Ruby's and had Maximally Open with him, and this combined like two worlds in my musical life that really made the whole journey make a lot of sense, because 919 is like Durham, and I've been on the scene in Durham for a while. Lennon has been on the scene in Durham for a while. Maximilian has been on a bunch of scenes in addition to Durham for a while, and I feel like it just made a lot of sense, like in my personal vision, that like on that night everybody got together, and I feel like it was mad seamless. And so that night, Lennon found this band from Wilmington, Ladydie, and one of my other best friends, Chalmer, he went to school in Wilmington. So like, I was like, oh damn, like I know that the beach is chill and shit, so that put me on. But anyway, Lennon found this band, Ladydie, and she's last song of her set before Maximilian or Lenny goes on, like, she had this same pedal that I'm not going to give away because of reasons. It's like this big body version of this same like auto-tune pedal that I have, and she's like snapping, and the snapping is on a loop, and someone else is playing bass behind her, and auto-tune was designed for digital input, and there's like, I have never heard auto-tune sound good live, like in a arena, and this sound filled up the whole like bar and filled up my chest, and I like was gripped, and I was like front row, like I was like just hearing and feeling the song, and the song just impacted me so much. As soon as it was over, I went to the merch table, and she said that that was the intro to their album, so I buy their CD. As soon as I get a chance, I listen to it in my car, and like it sounded way better live than it did on the CD, and I've never heard auto-tune ever sound better live than on the CD, and that blew my mind. So I'm listening to this tape hella like crazy, and track 3 on this album, June, I can't remember what track 3 is, even though it's my favorite song. It's fucked up for me, I'm sorry, but like listen to this over and over again. And at the end of the song, someone in the band says, it's a loop. And right then, I was like, oh, I'm going to sample that. So, like, a weekend or two later, I sampled it, did a little loop out of it, put these drums on it, and I was, like mad pleased. It was, like, the 6th or 7th fucking, like, beat I'd made on the Roland. And I was, like, programmed that shit, and it really... Anyway, and I showed it to Lennon, I showed it to Chalmer, and they both were like, that shit is fire. And then, long story short, I link out with Gua. We're sitting on this porch, he's showing me some music. I'm like, yo, send this to his cousin, and he plays it on this car, in the street, on the subs, and it's like, I mean, it's like 2 a.m., and it's like, bumping, and Guap like puts out his fucking whatever he was smoking, and he recorded that verse right then. And so anyway, that whole story is important to me, because without all of those aspects I wouldn't have been inspired for the lyrics or for the chopping the sample, and that's how it is. That's what Lil Cheetah has to say. I love you.